Beyoncé's mother, Tina Knowles, recently revealed that she was diagnosed with breast cancer last year, a deeply challenging time for her. Known for being very private, Tina shared the news during an interview with Gayle King on the Today Show while promoting her upcoming memoir, Matriarch. In the interview, she opened up about how the diagnosis nearly turned her life upside down, describing it as one of the hardest periods she's ever faced. Despite the emotional and physical toll, she's now choosing to speak out, hoping her story can inspire and support others going through similar struggles. Matriarch is set to be released in a few weeks and promises to share even more personal insights.
Diagnosed with breast cancer in my left breast.
How hard is it to say that?
I'm getting emotional because it was like, I've always tried to take care of myself, and I was in disbelief.
Tina shared that she normally follows the recommended guidelines for women over 50 by getting mammograms every 1 to 2 years. However, due to the pandemic in 2020, she missed her appointment and forgot to reschedule. By the time she finally went in for another screening, doctors discovered 2 lumps in her left breast, one of which turned out to be cancerous. The delayed checkup made the diagnosis even more alarming.
It was stage 1, which I thought was the earliest stage. And then when I told my sister, she said, no, actually there's a 0. So if I had gone for my mammogram, I would have got it at the 0 stage. Thank God it was still very small, hadn't spread. It was a very slow spreading cancer.
She underwent surgery to remove the cancer and was understandably frightened, but thankfully, her daughters were by her side, offering love, support, and strength throughout the entire journey.
Your girls, all of them showed up.
All of them showed up
in the hospital before the surgery. And
Yes,
what did they do?
I was nervous. And so they started just joking with me. And Solange pulls up this video of this young trans woman, and she's saying, I'm very demure and intentional with my and we're just laughing at it.
Keep it
We just
cute.
kept keep it
Yes.
cute.
Yes.
And so she's showing me this, and we just look at it
Right before the surgery?
right before the surgery. So I start laughing. I get out of my head, and then I said, I'm just so happy that y'all are here. And I thought about the song "Walk with Me," which they used to sing all the time. And Michelle wasn't there, but Solange filled in, Angie sung, and they sung "Walk with Me." And it's about God walking with you into something and protecting you. And that's what they sung that song. And I went in there feeling just like God has got me.
In another promotional interview with People magazine, Tina admitted she wrestled with the decision to go public about her diagnosis. Ultimately, she chose to share her story in hopes of encouraging other women to get regular mammograms that could potentially save their lives.
Struggle with whether I would share that journey because I'm very private, but I decided to share it because I think it's a lot of lessons in it for other women. I wanted to make sure that they knew how important it is not to slack on your mammograms, because you don't have to let this, we can catch cancer at stage 1 or even stage 0. I didn't know that there was a stage 0. I could have caught this at stage 0 if I had not missed my mammogram, but I did because of COVID. And they told me they would call me. They canceled my appointment and told me they would call me, and that was in 2022. And I didn't go. And as a result, it was stage 1. It could have been stage 0. So you have to go get your mammogram.
What's truly wild is that while Tina Knowles was battling breast cancer, she was also dealing with a storm of public scrutiny and personal challenges. During that time, her family was being dragged online, especially with a controversy surrounding Jay-Z's sexual assault lawsuit. Things got even worse when Tina accidentally liked a post about the case and was harshly criticized for it. On top of all that, she also went through a very public divorce from Richard Lawson last year. Thankfully, the split wasn't messy. Richard wasn't petty and didn't make things difficult. But divorces are never easy, and going through one while fighting cancer is unimaginably tough. Despite all of this, Tina still found the strength to launch her new business, Sacred, which has been a huge success. Truly, Miss Tina is one of the strong ones. Fans have flooded her with love, saying things like, "I'm so glad she recovered from her breast cancer battle." Looking back, it also makes sense why Beyoncé released Renaissance before Cowboy Carter. Their family probably needed something joyful and uplifting during such a heavy time. That's why fans demanding certain songs on tour never sits right with me. You never really know what someone is going through, and sometimes the music they choose to perform is part of their own healing. The way they kept all of this private is incredible. It's so shocking, but I'm just glad she's okay now. Drop your thoughts in the comments and check out the next video.